Hey guys, and welcome back to episode number 11 of Dragonoth Dragon Mounts. We are already on episode number 11. That's crazy, man. We are moving right along in this series. Feels like just yesterday I uploaded the first episode of season 2. Crazy, man. But hey, let's jump right into it. So, I got a lot to show you, or to talk about, but first off, we are going to be working on the village today. I've been thinking about it a lot, and I know this is just like a regular spawn village and whatnot, but I really like how the position of this looks, corresponding to this castle, so I really want to get this going, and I was doing some flying around, and I saw something kind of interesting, so I didn't even really realize that this entire thing right here is basically just one big island. And it's really cool, except for this area over here. So like right here, it's connected to the spruce forest, and then over here as well, it's a little bit connected, but nothing we couldn't separate. Yeah, right there. So it's connected through there, but more or less it's just one big island. So, and it's not too large. So I was thinking that we could get a village going, because it could be super cool if we got it all walled off and did all of that madness. But I got to show you this. So if you remember, it was 2 episodes ago, I think, we worked on this house, and oh man, he's chucking beetroots. I'll take that. Don't mind if I do. Whoa, 19. Dude, he's going. You can eat these things, right? Yeah. I don't know, I've never used the beetroots. I don't know if you have to cook them or what the heck's going on, but yeah. Anyways, so I had this all spruce, and I had spruce right here too, and I decided to change it up because I wanted to tie in these colors over here. That way this village would make a little bit of sense. So, dude, he's still going. I think he just chucked it under there. We're never going to see that again. But, yeah, so I wanted to tie in some colors for the village over into these builds. This might not even stay. This was just like a starter, you know what I mean? This was just like a starter house for the village, something I wanted to put down so that I could put some chests in, store our dirt and whatnot. But yeah, so the reason I like this is because, whoa, oh dude, are you chucking potatoes? I'll take those right here, right now. Hello, sir. Yeah. Oh, the other guy's taking them. But yeah, so I wanted to incorporate this because I feel like this is still, it's not modern. These colors, they're not modern, but they're not medieval necessarily either. And that's kind of how I feel like we're working with over here. This is more like a fantasy style castle and whatnot. So I feel like this will go well with it because it's like, this is still definitely like a medieval shape and medieval color scheme, but it's a little bit different. So I think it's going to tie in really well with what we got going. And yeah, so that's going to be the basic color scheme, but I think what we're really going to do is we're just going to incorporate several different colors into of the stained terracotta into the buildings. It's not going to be just the white. I just went with the white because we have it on hand. But yeah. Anyways, I think the first order of business is we need to separate this. Well, I don't know, man, actually. So we could, instead of separating it, we could do like a little gated entrance here. That could be really cool, but it would be hard because of the fact that it's diagonal. I don't know, we'll give it a shot. I gotta think about that. But what I do know that I want to work on today is basically the same thing, but over the river right here. We're gonna have to do some cleaning up of this river because there's definitely not enough room to get a boat through here, but I want there to be the illusion that you can do that. So like, this is enough room to get a boat through, small boats and so forth. So I want to be able to like actually put boats in the river. I think that'll be cool, small boats and whatnot. But right up here is the spot that I would like to put the gatehouse. So there's this like flat area right here, and I think what I want to do is basically, let's hop off the dragon right now, basically put a tower coming up through here, and then like an archway, a walkway through that archway, and then another tower over there, and then like a big gate so that if they ever wanted to close off the area, they'd be able to. I think that's going to be super cool, and I think it'll make a lot of sense for the village. And then we'll get a small village wall going around this whole spruce forest right here. And I have some ideas about that too, and I think it'll be really simple. And I don't think we need to actually gate off this whole thing. I think we'll bring it straight through here, and then stop it right here, and get it going over there if we decide not to just shave the land off and make it water. But anyways, we've definitely got a project on our hands, and we could totally get houses put in here today too if I have the time. I'm not really sure though. But yeah, so another order of business is we're probably gonna have to tear down these houses. I don't want to do that right now, but we're gonna have to do that eventually, which is gonna suck. So anyways guys, I am gonna do a little bit of cleaning up of the land, and we're gonna get all set up to do some of the get house stuff over there, and I will be back with you. Okay, so we have made some progress, and I'm pretty thrilled with it, to be honest. I think this looks really cool. Obviously the bridge is not in place yet. I've just been looking at this thing and been wondering how I'm gonna pull it off, because that's pretty far away. So I'm not really sure what we're gonna do by that, but we're gonna do something good, and I think it's just gonna have to be a pretty straight across deal. I was looking to do like a pretty natural archway, but now that I see how far apart it is, it's not gonna work out like that. So we're gonna have to get a very nice like thing going. I don't know, maybe we'll do like a wall that comes out here or something, like down through here. Actually, yeah, we probably will do that. Okay, yep. Well, I just wanted to update you guys. I think this thing looks baller, and the good thing about this, actually, two things. The good thing about this is the style is pretty well fitted into this. I think it goes along pretty well with what we're shooting for with the castle, which you apparently can't see right now. And the bad thing about this is that I went with dark here, like the spruce wood, which means there's a pretty good chance I'm about to switch that house back to spruce wood, which will make me hate myself, but I might do it. Yeah, I'm probably going to, now that I went with this. But like, I was building in an oak, and then I just didn't like it, so I decided to switch it up. And when I was building it in creative, because I built it in the creative world before I came over here, and yeah, it was not looking right, so we went with spruce, and now I'm gonna have to switch it back, which is annoying, but not too big of a deal. Anyways, just wanted to update you. I'm also eating these beetroots because I got no freaking food. There's a couple of cows over here. Maybe I should just start a cow farm. I mean, put it in the village or something. Oh, I really should do that. Okay, yeah, maybe we will get that going again since all our sheep are dead. But anyways, guys, I'll be back when I have something worked out here. So it is finished, and I kind of love it. I think it looks amazing, actually. I was a little worried. I was a little skeptical of my own skills for a hot second there, but I think this looks pretty awesome. I thought it was going to be like strangely long, but I don't feel like it is. I feel like it looks really good, and it's exactly the style that I was going for. I think it looks super cool. Yeah, I really like it. And no, I do not have the interior worked out, but I will show you. That's what we're looking like on space. So it's got nice spacious rooms. There's inside of there, that's 3 blocks. So it's got a pretty cool archway up in there, and yeah, I mean, it looks really cool. We're not going to work in the interior right now. Interiors and all that will come later. I'm not very good at it, and I want to get this place set up. So anyways, next order of business is to design a wall. And I have some ideas, but I'm not sure if I'm going to go super simple, because I have one idea in mind that I know will look decent, but I'm not totally sure, so I'm probably going to take a hot second here, figure out the wall design, and I'll be back with you. So we're in our creative world, and this is what I'm thinking for the village wall. Really simple. I saw something pretty similar to this by a guy named F-Whip. He's really cool, so props to him. Unfortunately, we do not have the stripped oak logs in 1.12. It's really depressing. So this is what we have to go with, but I still think it's gonna do the job. I really like how the stone and the oak right here, it makes it give a very like simple but I mean effective look. I mean, you know what you're looking at when you see this. So I am gonna get to it and start building the wall out, and I'll be back with you when I've got some pretty serious progress going. Okay, so we've made some pretty serious progress over here. Let's get up on our dragon and I'll show you. I think it looks super cool. It's definitely going to tie the place together. You can see it now. Yeah, it's not like in your face, you know. I really like that it's not like overwhelming, but it's like a good size too, and I think it blends well with our thing over here. Yeah, I think it looks really good. I should tell you though, I haven't gotten this bit done with the stone. I've been seriously doing this for hours. Like, it takes so long. I've been recording this thing for like, I don't even know, like 8 to 10 hours. It's been a long time. It took me forever to build this, and then recreate it in survival, because I had to design it first, then I came over here, built it, and then I had to figure out what wall design I wanted, then I had to build the whole wall, and yeah. So there's been a lot of effort that's gone into this episode, and we are like, what, 13 minutes into it? Not very long, which is okay. We're gonna do some more stuff, but yeah, I just wanted to show you guys. I think it looks pretty cool, and you know, I feel like we should probably just get down here and walk around a little bit. I feel like, oh, give me this. I missed one. I was gonna say, I didn't think I had any silk touch on that. Okay. Where's our dragon? Okay, yeah, so anyways, it looks kind of small from a distance, but when you're down here on the ground, I think this is more than enough, you know what I mean? And it's pretty atmospheric. Like, I think it looks really, really cool. So thank you, F-Whip, for giving me the idea. It's a pretty cool looking thing. It's not exactly the same, and if one day we ever get Dragon Mounts mod to be 1.13, then we're probably going to strip these logs and go with the stripped oak, because that looks better. I did that in my own like personal world, and I think it looks a lot cooler when it's stripped, but we don't really have that option. So anyways, I think the last thing that I want to do is I want to put a house in, because this house, while it's cool, I need a bigger one. I learned real quick that I built this thing too small. Like, whenever I was thinking about it, I just wanted to pop it up real quick and get it going. And I was like, oh, the size isn't going to be that important, but there's literally no room in there. And I know I could kind of like just take all this out and not have any issues with you know, storage and whatnot, but I'd rather just build a place that I can have the best of both worlds. And yeah, I'm also gonna have to switch this wood out. So we're gonna get on that, and I'll be back to you when I've got a house situation going. Okay, so we are actually gonna cut this a little bit short, but first I wanted to show you that I changed this up, and I wanted to see how this would look in here. I think it looks pretty good. It's not perfect, but I think we're gonna leave that. That's just normal hardened clay. we have a lot of that. So I think we're gonna leave it just how it is, and I think it looks pretty good. But anyways, guys, this has been a super long episode for me, even though it's only like 15 minutes right now. So I apologize for the shorter episode, but I think we did a lot of cool stuff. Got this up, got this rolling, got a pretty cool, or a pretty good amount of like ideas rolling for the village. I know that we talked about working over here, but I'm not really sure what I want to do, and I really want to get this episode up to you guys as soon as possible. So I think we are just going to call it here. So anyways, guys, thank you so much for watching. I do appreciate it very much. I've been considering starting a skyblock up, and I could really use some feedback on that. So if you could drop it in the comment sections below if you'd like to see that or not, I would greatly appreciate it. Anyways, guys, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see all you beautiful, wonderful people in the next episode.